About Saskatoon is a group of grass-hugging, nature-loving residents of Saskatoon who believe that natural areas are an important and essential part of a city.
My name is Joseph Natauhau. I am affiliated with the About Saskatoon through invitation from Candace and the Nature City project, that's been happening for the last number of years.
My name is Pervez Iqbal. Can't say I work as a photographer, but my hobby is a photographer, and I'm into wildlife, and especially in the bird photography. You can see with my camera in the city around the parks, taking pictures. That's my passion. That's what I do, and that's my hobby.
So when Wild About Saskatoon was happening, it immediately got my attention, and I thought, well, this is something I'd really like to support because I also live here, and I also like finding new areas where I can just kind of look around for medicine or just to be, in contemplation or just relaxing.
The Northeast Swale is a ribbon of mostly natural habitat that extends from the South Saskatchewan River here in Saskatoon, 26 kilometers north towards and past Clark's Crossing. And it follows the course of an ancient glacial era river valley.
This is Treaty 6 territory, so this would have been an area where people had settled and camped, as they were traveling. And to me, this place is special because what I can see looking around, there's a lot of medicine. And we call it Pasquao, which just kind of means like it's bald-headed, it's prayer. There's a different type of vegetation on these types of lands.
This is a very, very biodiverse area, and because of its biodiversity, ecosystems depends on it.
We know that grasslands globally are amongst the most endangered ecosystem. Around Saskatoon, we know we have less than 5% of the original natural grassland left. It is so rich in life. It supports migratory birds in the spring, in the fall. This is the only place I have ever seen short-eared owls. Here at the Northeast Swale, we know that there are more than 200 different kinds of plants and more than 100 different kinds of birds that either nest here or come through on migration or use this area in some way. And then there are all the amphibians, northern leopard frogs, tiger salamanders, and countless kinds of insects that, all those little things that make the world go round.
Personally, swales means a lot of things, not only to myself, but also for my family. Because this is a place we usually come, we hike here, and also they learn a lot of things. My kids, they ask, what is this? What kind of bird is this one? What kind of animal is this one? What kind of plant is this one? So they ask questions. So asking questions is a good learning process for them. And also at the same time, it's healthy for them to get out of the front of those TVs and cell phones and spend some time in the nature. So it means a lot to me. It means a lot.
For me personally, the Swale is a refuge. I came here this morning and the first thing I heard was a meadowlark singing. It's a place I can come and know that in the midst of all the difficulties and calamities we're facing, life goes on, going on, and it's been going on here for such a long time. So there is a deep reassurance in this place. And that's why I think it's such an important resource for people young and old in Saskatoon. Without places like this, how can young people know where they come from in this earth?
That's a great way to remind people of where they come from, right? And this is a great way as you hear the geese flying over, heading south. They're reminding us of who lives here as well. So I see that so clearly. I see that so clearly that people can easily get astray, by all this development, all these, big box stores and that. You can get distracted by that, thinking that that's life, until you come out here, and then you have Mother Earth, your mother, right? The other part of your mother. what you need.
There are more than 100 species of birds in here, plus mammals, plus insects. So at one place you can find everything in here. You can find animals, you can find birds, you can find prairie plants, you can flowers, and also you can hike in here. So this is a special place. It has all things that interest me at one place.
Well, the swale, for me, I've come here a few times, and I've brought people here because I like the feeling of it. There's a stillness here. I also like coming here sometimes to pick sage. Sage is really an important part of our ceremonial practice. I just like to have a place where you can say it's my own, or it's a reference point for me to my community, to my people, the people that travel through here and settled here. Nihiawak, the Creek, and also other indigenous people that went through here.
I think it's really important for people to come here. Just to come here and experience it and see what they see. And before long, they'll start to want to know, what is that seed head? And what is that bee I see landing on that particular flower? I think just encouraging people to come and experience this place is very important. Come with a friend who knows something, who can tell you whether it's a meadowlark or a short-eared owl, Come with a friend and just explore.
For anyone who's never been here, I will strongly urge them to be here, to experience a prairie grassland experience, an experience of open skies, a Saskatchewan experience. Come here for the smells and the sounds of a prairie. So I will strongly urge them to come here, spend some time and enjoy the nature.
Well, Wild About Saskatoon, we're right now, because of the pandemic, we're figuring out how we can operate, but we love to have people come and join our volunteer group.
Well, I think it'd be good to sing a little song. And it's a song that's accepted in our sweat lodges, an honoring of the land, an honoring of Mother Earth, who we depend on. The little song goes like this. I'll do a couple of verses. And Askio mo chigiano. That first line means the earth we come from. We're from the earth. Askio wakikawino. The earth is our mother. And the last line is the same as the first one. Askio mo chigiano. We are from the earth. Askio mo chigiano. Askia wakikawino. Askio mo chigiano. Askio mo chigiano. Askia wakikawino. Askio mo chigiano.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sastel.com.